This is Evelyn by David Austin Rose, blooming in July, towards end of month now. Still doing very well. So far, this one has been blooming all month long. I have been deadheading quite a few spent blooms this month, and there are still many more blooms on here that will continue to open up. Actually, this is the first time in a long time that I see the colors in pink. Typically, the color of Evelyn, it's more like yellow, like creamy yellow, apricot color. I am quite surprised to see this color, which is colorful, which is beautiful as well. And right now, it has been hit pretty hard by pest, as you can tell from the foliages, but that doesn't stop it from blooming. There's bloom over there, and all these I just deadhead the spent blooms. It's not the healthiest rose, but as far as its blooming ability, it is doing really well. All these spent blooms that I removed, there are more over there. A lot of pest damage, but still look beautiful when it opens up. There's one over here, more over here. And this one, I train it as a climber. If you look at my other video, I made a create this homemade trellis on a budget, and it is really quick, so I trained this one up, and it has been producing a lot of lateral canes. And now its neighbor right next to it is Lady of the Mist, which is absolutely beautiful. These blooms have been on here for a few days now. This year, this rose has been blooming a lot. I have had it for 3 years, but this year it is really taking off. Beautiful, and a ton of blooms. Earlier this month, it had like this really teeny tiny bloom, but now it increases in size, but still smaller than spring blooms. Overall, very beautiful, and it sure seems to like heat. As you can see, so many buds that will continue to open up. It has a lot of black spot as well. This rose, it black spot for 3 years in a row. I would say that this year is not as bad as the first 2 years. My goodness, the first 2 years, black spots so bad. I was contemplating whether I should keep this rose or not, because it didn't bloom much and it had black spot, like to the point of getting me frustrated. But this year it has proven to be a really good bloomer, and it has a very nice color too. This one, it can grow as a climber, and that's why I trained it up on a trellis like that. Oh, look at the sky. That is gorgeous. We have quite a bit of blooms in this crazy weather. So Lady of the Mist right here has multiple blooms. I am very impressed with this rose this year. trying to remove the spent bloom. So pretty. I actually didn't order this rose, but it's a mislabeled rose from Heirloom Roses. I ordered Lady Jane Grey, and it didn't bloom at all for the first year. So I missed that. I think they had 1 year guarantee. But of course, since it didn't bloom the first year, then I had no idea that I got a mislabeled rose until about a year later. It's a beautiful mistake. Anyway, I don't regret having this beauty. It is absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love this rose. But you have to have patience with this one, especially if you will grow in our hot and humid climate. And I read other reviews on heirloom roses. Most people say the same thing, that it black spot bad and it wouldn't bloom in the first year or two, but on the third year it is taking off. If you don't have patience, I don't recommend getting this rose, but 3 years can go by quick or go by slow depending on how patient or impatient you are. For me, I am not a very patient person, but hey,